Okay, this is my report on the intelligence that I collected from the dead drop the other night. This is the company, which presents itself as a role-playing game about modern warfare. It's also the field operations manual for the members of the Blades Group Incorporated. If you don't know what the Blades Group are, they are the company of the title of this so-called game, and we all know them as Britain's only chartered mercenary unit. Story goes, a couple of old brigadier generals sat down one night in the Blades Club in London, and over cigars and brandy decided that they'd better sort out a mercenary company before foreign competitors did it in the British way, based around good sportsmanship and ethics and the rest of it. Well, we all know how that one works out. So this so-called role-playing game, which we all know is their field operations manual, which they give to all new employees, has a quick introduction there, explaining what the company's all about and the so-called game. Apparently, it's based upon a D percentile system. It's been in around since the 1980s. I'm not a geek, me, so I don't really know what's going on there. So, and there's a section about the company itself. What you might find useful when I scan this one and pop it in to you is there's a full breakdown of the company's structure and the various branches of the company that we haven't been aware of until now. So we've got. I didn't know they had a cyber warfare section. I met some of their chaps from Assault Group Maximum, and we have their current loadout as well. Some of it is new information. We knew about the fact they use Ospreys, but I didn't know they had Eurocopters. Apparently that's a new one. So all up to date. You'll find that useful. Then there's a section. The next section of the book is explaining about what they call, because it's posing as a game, how to create a character. So this talks about the type of person now that the company now employ, which is very useful. We knew they had lots of British squaddies, for instance, but some of the IT specialists that this chapter covers, we didn't know about them, so that's useful. And they talk about skills and all the skills that a member of the company is expected to have. And this is my favourite section, about guns. Lots of them, but not just guns. Close combat weapon. Some of the less lethal weaponry that they use, pepper gas, stun grenades, all that sort of nonsense, tasers. It's all there. I kind of like that section. It goes on for a long time, and some of the more normal stuff at the end of it. So that's useful to see all the sort of equipment they've got at their disposal. And that's their bomb disposal stuff. This section, which again is dressed up as a game, explains their current theories about combat and how they conduct themselves in the field. Very, very useful, that. And yeah, apparently the martial arts training is on the menu for them, so that's useful to know. The manual does explain that sort of stuff. The sort of equipments that they got, vehicles they got available to them. Again, full catalogue. Really goes into detail. You'll find this very useful intelligence. How they organise their missions. There's stuff about typical missions like budgetary constraints. Your wizards in finance will find that interesting. And the next section 9. This is quite an interesting one. Intelligence boffins. I'll just focus in on it. This describes very much the company's worldview, and it details 5 of their most threatening countries, danger hotspots in the world. So I've got Afghanistan, Iraq's in there, Nigeria, Somalia, places where they think, yeah, these are dangerous places. Also where they get a lot of their contracts, so company operatives will be diving into there quite a bit. And finishing off the book, this field operative books after the world section, are 2 sample, what they call scenarios, again coached in this pretend role-playing game. Are 2 sort of very typical missions that the company have. Basically they're mission reports, with what they call game stats. It's all part of the illusion. But you have Operation Bluebeard, which is details of a mission that's against the Somali pirates, and Operation Fish and Chips, which is where the company help a AIDS charity against a local African warlord. So the game reveals more about their methods of operation, their so-called ethics, and the rest of it. So, gentlemen, I'll expect payment for this. You can see how much the bids are on the web page I'm going to stick this on. So, when I get my money, a copy of this is yours. Okay, thanks very much.